Hey guys, I'm SartorialPhil. Welcome back to my channel. I have a review for you and then I'm going to show you what it looks like on. This one really caught my eye from the Fall Winter 2023-2024 collection. And this is called the Boxy saddle. And it's in a patent leather with the stamped Dior oblique pattern on it. It comes in 3 colors that they commercialize. This one is the plum. On the tag it also says gray violet. I think the camera's probably showing it slightly lighter than it is. It has a touch of warmness to it, hence the plum, but it's definitely not, I wouldn't call it purple. It comes with 2 straps. Right now I have the shoulder strap, the shorter one connected. It's also kind of like a hand strap. And then it comes with the longer shoulder strap that is adjustable, which is a little bit wider, although I still feel like it's missing maybe a shoulder pad because this empty is pretty heavy. The leather is really thick, and it does feel like it's made pretty well. So it comes with 2 compartments, the front flap, which is magnetic, and the leather, because it's thick, everything about it is pretty stiff. And so the front is slightly gusseted pocket, but you really can't hold too much in there, especially anything that's not flat. This will hold a iPhone Pro Max in here. It's a little hard to get in and out, but it will hold it and you can close it, just to give you a size reference for that. The problem is the opening, because this is so rigid, you really can't open it too much. And so even though you'll see down here kind of how thick the bag is, you can't actually really store an item that's this thick because it's really hard to get it through the opening. And then interestingly, if you open this and if you looked behind this pocket, it's actually the oblique design as well, which means behind here is a full piece of oblique leather. I was kind of surprised, but that's probably why it's so heavy. And then the back is just the oblique pattern. You can see it clearly here. There aren't any pockets. And in terms of size, so I have an iPad Air. It's actually pretty close to, in terms of the length, like the width and height is pretty close to an iPad Air. Obviously, the iPad Air doesn't have the corner cut out like the shape like this, but the width you can see is almost identical. And then the height also is pretty similar. So this is a typical pocket organizer, again, just for you to see the scale. You can fit it in the front flap. Again, it's hard. It's not the easiest to get things out in and out of the front flap. I think as you use this, this will soften up a bit. I don't know what that is going to do to this, if it's going to crease it. And then you can more easily put things like your wallet in here. So like that, you can close it. But again, it'll sink to the bottom and then it's just a little bit harder to pull back up. You're not going to really want to put anything like thicker in here. For example, an AirPods case, you can see it's jutting out, so you can't close it without bending the top. And the hardware has Dior on it, pretty typical. The hardware is just pretty simple. I think this is where Louis Vuitton has more details in their hardware, whereas Dior is pretty simple, nothing really signature beyond just having the Dior name engraved on the metal. And the zipper as well, pretty straightforward. So it comes with a top zipper like this. There's always gonna be slightly an opening there. And then you can open it like that. There is a tag in there. It's made in Italy. It feels like it's lined in suede. It might be microfiber, but that's the material inside. So it's not the glossy patent leather. And there's no pockets in here, it's just one compartment. So because this side is open, you can at least open this a little bit more on this side, but again, it's just hard to store anything that has more of a thickness. So for example, the AirPods, you'd have to open it a little bit and it will go inside. So something like the AirPod with a case, I think is fine. Maybe just slightly thicker is okay, but beyond that, you're just going to have trouble getting in and out. Plus, you risk starting to bend the bag. So I'm going to show you what this looks like on, worn the different ways with the shoulder strap. And that's my video. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more videos. Check me out on Instagram for the latest updates and exclusive content. Hope to see you in my next video.